Hello. Okay, twin flame message. Twin flame message. If you are a twin flame, this is for you. I am the divine feminine on the twin flame journey. Me and my masculine spent a long time together. And when we separated, I was fucking a mess. I was unhealed. When you are unhealed, you will attract people that are unhealed. You will attract people that feel the way you do, that have traumas that you do. Twin flames trigger each other to heal. They push you into things that you don't want to face about yourself. I can't tell you how many times I was stuck. I was stuck. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know why I felt this way. I didn't know, etc., etc. I was born into a karmic family, a bunch of religious hypocrites that hate me for being out and open and being gay. Since I was little, everybody knew my voice. You can't hide that shit, okay? Everybody knew. They talk to me, hear my voice. I can't hide that. I'm sorry. Oh well. It's the way I was made. But they were raised with their little bullshit that they were brainwashed with when they were children. So a lot of them, all of my aunts and my mother went to a religious school when they were little, like a Catholic school. So they were embedded with that bullshit this is how it's supposed to be. So everything else outside of that, like me, for instance, people that are gay, even though there are gay people in the family, I'm the one that, I'm supposed to be ashamed of some shit. Well, no. But born into karmic families. Well, I don't care. Like, the more that they ostracized me and pushed me into myself and I found my way and I got stronger and I got stronger, started healing, the less I gave a flying what they think. The less I cared about what them and other people think. Like, I don't care. Like, you think I don't care if you like me? I don't like you. Like, I don't like you. So you think I give a fuck what you think? No. So that's one of the things. Like, you learn your boundaries. So when we split up, me and my twin, we were together for like 9 years. We got married. He's cheating. He's insecure. He wanted to seek validation from somebody else, to which his little, that he doesn't want to heal, led him into the arms of somebody else. And he's still there. But when you heal, Divine Feminine, when you go through your journey, you start your healing journey. I started my healing journey. I went through a lot of turmoil. I went through a lot of dark nights of the soul. I had to find myself. And I had to heal a lot of shit. Like, a lot. Traumas, things that would come up that I hadn't faced. You are pushed into your awakening when you guys split up. That is the silver lining with twin flames. Like, you ascend. You realize there's something wrong. Before I met him, I didn't give a what anybody think. Like, I didn't care about myself anymore. And that's what he felt. That's why we met. And then we pushed each other. That is the energy, because you guys are like magnets, to heal, especially when you separate, because he runs off, because he'll drain you. You let yourself go. I let myself go. I was horrible, and blah, blah, blah. I was fat. I was horrible. I didn't care about myself. I didn't care what happened to me. I pushed him away because I was insecure, and this and this and this and this and that. Okay, he ran off to seek validation from somebody else. He couldn't drain me anymore. I was drained. Then I started to heal myself. I started to read tarot, and tarot is your mirror. So it just led me into a lot of, but as you heal, as you go through all of this stuff that takes, like, it can take a long time for you to go through all those cycles and things that you've never healed, things that you have never dealt with. And that's what the twin flame does. They make you realize what it is that you don't like about yourself, things that you don't want to face. Like, telling you, there was so much, and I ain't ever going to be 100% healed, but I am aware. I am aware. I am aware. I was losing control, and this little led me into losing everything. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't confident. A new shift in perspective, and then I was winning, and that's my journey. That's my journey. You are pushed to ascend. You were pushed to ascension. There was something that was out of balance. You were out of balance. I was out of alignment, and healing all that. Non-self-abandoning traits, learning my self-worth, learning to appreciate myself, learning to forgive myself, 444, learning my stability, to stabilize myself. When you finally get to the point where you don't give up any more about him, what he's going through, that's when the polarity changes. That's when he starts to feel those things that you were feeling the whole time when he left. You wanted him to choose you. You weren't choosing yourself. I don't care what happens anymore. You get to the point where you are healed enough where you start looking at other men and you're like, oh, look at you. You've been taking care of yourself. You're gorgeous. What's going on? And all of a sudden, he's going through what you thought. He's going through the dark nights of the soul. Now he's holding on to you. And he's lost. Look at that shit. You see how it flipped? You see how it flipped? That's the polarity flipping. That's the polarity flipping. There you go. Now, all of a sudden, you're in control. And there you go. Now the Ten of Pentacles is upright. I did not make that up. And he's burdened. Because you changed. You changed. You transformed. You transformed. And that leaves him in this Five of Cups energy about what he lost. He starts facing it. 555. Resisting that change. Trying to move on. Grounding. You grounded yourself. You stabilized yourself. You got to the point where you don't need him anymore. That is the ascension. Where you realize that you don't need him anymore at all. Not financially, not emotionally, not spiritually. And then, guess what? You disconnect, you detach, you get away from that. You worry about you. You stop thinking about him. Then he's thinking about you. What did I lose? Who did I lose? Where is my feminine? Why do I still feel drawn to them? Like a magnet. You start working on yourself, doing your glamour spells, self-love, healing, protection, self-worth. What does the collective need to know about this, Spirit? Literally. Grounding. And he's left juggling the sense of abandonment wound that he didn't want to face. Reconciliation. All of a sudden, he wants his feminine back. He can't live without you. He was seeking that validation from somebody else, and all of a sudden, that isn't working anymore. He wanted to fill that void. And now he's being pulled in two different directions, and he's not looking up anymore, and he still has an attraction towards you. He wants to heal it. He's guarded. The secret is out. He realizes it. And he has to face his traumas. He has to face things. He has to heal. He has to go through all that shit that you went through. And he knows it. And if he doesn't, he's going to keep meeting people just like that. Sense of, I want to come in from out of the cold. I'm stuck. I'm all this not in alignment BS. He has to go through all this healing. He has to heal all those attachments, those mental health issues. How many of us have mental health issues that we have to, low self-worth, that we have to heal? Low self-worth. Low self-worth. No conflict. Very grounded. Following your emotions. And he's in this energy of low self-worth and low self-esteem. Losing it. He's going to let his guard down. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's imbalanced. There's a temperance reversal where we started. The polarity changes. He goes through what you went through in the beginning. So get to there. However long it takes. One step at a time. Learning to love the self. To heal yourself as much as you can. At least learning psychology to the point where you can dictate psychologically what you're doing. If you have patterns that you need to heal, you know what I mean? Like disconnected from yourself, you're basically stealing, and you're resisting that change, and it leads to all these burdens. You keep trying to repeat the same thing over and over. If I keep overeating, overindulging in whatever it is, overspending, whatever it is, and you keep doing that, what does that do? It leads you to the situation where you're just still not happy, you're not fulfilled. So you get to the point where you're just like, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Maybe I should choose better. Maybe I should choose different. And that's where you're making those conscientious choices to be better. And you attract people that are healed. You attract better so you can make better choices. But it's still, everybody has free will. He can keep doing that if he wants to, but he's going to be unfulfilled. He's going to be unfulfilled. He's going to be meeting karmic people that are basically like him. Energy, like attracts like, so you meet people how you feel. That's why you guys met each other in the beginning, because you were both unhealed and needed to push each other. Spirit was the collective need to know. And it was like, now you can make different choices and attract different people. Fantasy. The fantasy of the soulmates. Trapped. He's trapped thinking about you. Intimacy. He's avoiding it. He's avoiding the intimacy, but soulmate, fantasy. He's thinking about you.